Okay, why would we choose a human hair wig? By choosing a human hair wig, it gives you a lot more options. You're able to style it, you can heat style it, you could use heated rollers, you can blow dry it, use curling tongs and use hair straighteners as well. Also, you don't get friction frizz, so on the longer lengths, and if you're somebody who likes to wear their hair shorter length and much longer, human hair is always going to be a better option for you because you're not going to get that friction frizz. Also, human hair wigs will actually last a bit longer. The lifespan is longer. On average, we would actually be thinking of a lifespan of an average of 9 months for your wig to actually last. This obviously depends how well you actually care for it, how you wash it and what products you actually use on it. This is something I'm going to actually go through with you now and show you the best way and the easiest way to wash your human hair wig. Okay, before you wash your wig, ensure that you've actually detangled it from the ends of the hair going through to the root. This will just ensure we've got no tangles in there and no knots before we actually start. The temperature of the water that we're going to use is just going to be tepid. You don't want it too hot because the water, if it's too hot, will strip the colour. It will also encourage the hair to maybe tangle as well. The temperature that I can feel is just warm and comfortable to touch. You would then just place your wig into the basin and using your shower attachment, whether this is over the bath or over your sink, let the water run from the root area down to the actual ends. And you want the water to always run in the same direction as how the hair actually flows. Ensure that it's getting wet inside the actual cap as well, because it's very important at this stage to make sure the cap is actually clean. The acid in our perspiration actually breaks down the material and breaks down the actual cap. So when we actually perspire, we actually release an acid which will break down the cap, and that's why it's important that you wash your hair quite regularly, and we're looking at washing our human hair wigs every 7 to 10 days. Okay, I've actually soaked that wig completely through now, and now I'm going to take my shampoo. The shampoo we recommend that we actually use is the Pureology range. We do several different brands in this collection. The one I'm using today is the Hydrate, and this will actually put a lot of moisture and goodness back into your wig. Where you can actually see this little flower symbol on the front of the bottle is the amount of shampoo that you would use. We would recommend that you normally do 1 or 2 shampoos depending on the condition of the wig and how often you've worn it. Sometimes you might need to use 2 shampoos, maybe 3, but 1 or 2 is normally ample. So you take the small amount of shampoo into the palm of your hand. At that stage, don't put it straight directly onto the hair. You would just rub it between your hands to emulsify it. And what you can see, it's gone very creamy and very rich looking. At that point, we would gently smooth it through the actual wig. Always just smooth the shampoo through. Never agitate the hair as you would your own hair, because this again would actually cause tangles. By smoothing the shampoo through, we're actually cleansing that hair. To cleanse the cap and make sure it's free from all makeup, you can just turn your wig inside out and give it a nice little rub on the tape tabs and the lace area at the front, just to ensure that area is really clean. And also in that nape area, which is made of a very soft velvet, just to get that nice and cleansed for you. Once you've applied your shampoo and smoothed it through, you're ready to give it another rinse through to cleanse it. As you can see, we're just letting again the water run from the root area down to the actual ends, ensuring that we're rinsing out all of that shampoo. If you were to leave any shampoo or any residue of shampoo in the wig, Again, it does affect the actual knots, and it will begin to actually break the knot down and actually weaken it. So really make sure you get into the double layer of mono and make sure you've rinsed all the shampoo from that area. Moving on to the next stage, we're going to use the actual conditioner. I'm just going to switch that water off and give the hair a little squeeze just to get rid of a lot of that excess moisture that we've got still on the hair. Now, taking your conditioner, and again it's a conditioner that we actually use from the Pureology range. Again, looking at the flower, you only need a small amount of the product. Take your conditioner, and it's really important at this stage when you're conditioning your hair that you only condition the middle length and ends of the actual wig. Do not get the conditioner on the rooted area. If you get conditioner on the actual roots, what is going to happen is you're going to loosen the actual knots. The conditioner will actually open the knots at this stage and actually loosen them. Once we've put that conditioner onto the ends, we'll just leave it for several minutes just to soak in, to get that moisture and get that conditioner to penetrate through the ends. As I was saying, when we've got hand-tied wigs, when the wigs are wet, the knots expand and become loose. As we dry the hair, they actually tighten up and begin to get more secure again. So always ensure that when you are at this stage, you never ever put the conditioner through that root area. Now, using tepid water again, we're going to rinse that conditioner through those middle length and ends. It's important to rinse all the conditioner off. If you leave any conditioner in the hair, it's going to make it quite difficult to heat style because it's going to become quite sticky when you try to blow dry it or try to straighten it. Once you've rinsed all the conditioner through, again, just squeeze as much as that excess water away from the actual hair. The hair at this stage is quite porous. It's gone through a lot of different processes and it will stay quite wet for you. As you can see, I'm just taking that excess water away, and then just taking your towel, wrap the hair into your towel, and again lay it down and just squeeze the hair to get rid of all that excess water. So I'm just squeezing that excess water out of the actual wig so it's not saturated. Then taking your wig, at this stage we use another product which is called Colour Fanatic. This has actually got 21 different benefits to it. For you, the benefits for you, if you actually spray this gently onto the wig, just through those middle length and ends, it evens out the porosity of the hair and makes it a lot easier for you to actually brush it and comb it through. So again, it's another fantastic product that we can actually look at. At this stage, just gently comb it from the ends of the hair, moving up to the actual rooted area. If you only have one wig and at this stage you need to actually style it and heat style it because you're going out and you need to wear it, I would recommend turning the wig inside out and using a medium heat on a hairdryer. Just dry off that foundation. By doing this, it's going to begin to tighten up the knots again. So it's making those knots very secure once more for you. So you would go all over the foundation, drying off the base and allowing those knots to become nice and secure. Once you've done that, you'll be ready to trim the wig back in the correct way and pop it onto a polystyrene head if that's how you're going to style it.